As you wake up this morning, you might be under some warm covers, right? Thinking about getting out of bed at some point. Not everyone is as fortunate as that reality. And then with these cold morning starts that we are seeing here and there, a consecutive number of days, local organizations are trying to help out where they can, Liz.
That's the goal, Matt. St. Vincent de Paul is one of these great organizations. We've talked about the Bishop Ott Shelter and the Emergency Shelter Program before, a great resource for those who need a warm place to rest overnight. Matt Venezzi is live there this morning to explain the great need for this program. And Matt, they've been busy the last couple days.
Yeah, Liz, they have been pretty busy here because of what Jared's been talking about, as well as the rest of the First Alert weather team. It's been pretty cool. Now, last week was much cooler than it is right now, but I believe, as we'll ask Ms. Takasha Leonard here, the director of shelters, that the current temperature still falls under that criteria where people can come in to get some shelter overnight. What does that kind of look like in determining when people can come in for that kind of thing?
Correct. Today is actually going to be the last day for the cold nights until Sunday. The reason for that is although temperatures drop below 40 for a few hours in the morning, they will warm up tremendously throughout the day. And so Sunday night we're expecting temperatures as low as in the 20s, and so we will reopen then.
So we'll get back to what we had last week. Unfortunately, it'll be a little cooler, but it's great that you guys are opening your doors for those that need them. Is there certain criteria that people have to follow or match to be able to come in and be able to be a part of the shelter here? What does that kind of look like?
Yes, people must be, of course, 18 years of age or older, or accompanied by a parent. They have to have an ID, and we prefer that they have a change of clothes. However, if they don't, we will provide them with a change of clothes, and they could not have been a sex offender.
And there's some other hygiene items as well too that are going to be included. Like what does that kind of look like? What is included when people do come here to the shelter?
When they come in, they will, of course, be required to shower. And again, if they don't have clothes, we provide them with clothes and hygiene items. They get a warm meal. And if they choose to stay and become housed or receive our case management services, we can oftentimes switch them into a regular shelter bed.
Okay, well, that's a lot of great useful information there. Just something to think about. You don't always think about that when it's super cold outside. You wonder, for those that may need it, that the doors are being opened here at St. Vincent de Paul. So thank you for sharing that with us, Ms. Takasha. And with that, we'll send it to Jared over at the Weather Center.